Ain't nothing peculiar about the way that I was raised up, and my arm is on the way.
Hey everybody, I hope everyone is doing great, and I hope my unicorn warriors are just having the most amazing, restful, wonderful days that they could have. It had actually slipped my mind that I was going to finish doing the breakdowns of part 3 of the interview that I had with the fisherman. Had one of my good friends text me today and actually reminded me, so thank you. So this is part 3. I did a breakdown of the beginning of part 3, so now this will be the breakdown part 2 of part 3, because like I said, I had to break the interviews up in 3 different parts because we talked for a long time. So, but where we left off was where the fisherman was talking about how he had found out that there was a highway or interstate that led all the way from where Mica was found. And this interstate, which I got the map of it here, and then, but it's a pretty good stretch of highway that leads right into where she was. So it will be like a perfect way to conceal something and get there quick, especially on a interstate or highway. So
well, that's a good ways from that slough to that 74.
Yeah, and I heard that he owned like 200 acres or something.
Yeah, but
over there.
I don't think it's from what I understand, it's not around Princess Anne. I don't know. I really don't know where it's at, to be honest with you.
Oh, you talking about the attorney?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Well, did you know that Mica's phone pinged over there at Princess Anne?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
It's on that map.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on that map, and I mean, I didn't understand that. I was thinking it was further away from the slough.
Right.
But because I started trying to pinpoint it to where that shot that I heard. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. You're trying to put the pieces together too.
Yeah, but getting back to the signal, I don't know where she was at to get a signal. I don't know where she made the phone call at. I mean, the phone call didn't really sound real to me no way, to be honest with you.
Right.
But, you go back to the birds, this, that, and the other, you didn't hear nothing like that, and that's all you hear when you're out there.
Yeah.
And at the river. Even matter of fact, that day I had that interview with that girl, I paid that attention. You could hear birds chirping like crazy, you know?
Right. So the fisherman heard the 911 call, and he's even saying that it does not sound real to him. And like he said, even out there when he did the interview, because remember he went out there with I think it was 2 different reporters, and was talking about, his side of what happened that day. And I mean, that's all you heard in the background was birds and, I mean, all kinds of noises. I mean, you heard that more than you probably could hear him. That's how loud it was with birds and, critters and stuff out there. So, and then, when Mica called, if she was supposedly close to that area or in that area, you would have heard that stuff in the background. And also, there's no signal out there. So, how could she have called? And this is another reason why, I'm doing these breakdowns to this conversation that we had, is because there's stuff that even I missed, and I haven't heard it in a while, so I figured this would be great to go back to and revisit, because sometimes as we learn newer information, some of the older stuff starts to make more sense, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah.
It's crazy. This really is. It's really crazy. There's something else I want to tell you too. I'm trying to think.
Did you think about it? And then let me run into this Little Caesars and grab my order real quick.
What are you getting at Little Caesars, honey?
Oh, I'm getting somebody's food, not mine. I'll be right back.
Okay,
You getting to work with me today.
I'll tell you what now, how his food is, I'd hate to have to feed you.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Order, Mr. Johnny.
I forgot you were doing DoorDash. That just came to me.
Yeah.
I forgot that quick. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's not like a everyday thing you hear.
I was just sorry for thinking you was eating up Alabama.
Oh no. Hey, I would too now. I used to be able to do that.
Just these two.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Thank you. But yeah.
I'm gonna get off here if I tell you this. I'm gonna let you go to work. We can talk another time. But I'm gonna tell you this one thing here. I forgot you were doing that. But anyway.
It's all right.
Her sister, I had stayed out of work that day. I was when I'm out of work, boy, they know something's wrong with me. They always call her and check on me. But anyway, I hardly ever miss work, but I was feeling bad that day, and I decided to take that day off. But excuse me. But anyway, it happened to be the day that Mica's family went to the park. Okay. She messaged me. Yeah, she messaged me and asked me would I come out there and meet them. And I don't know how she was able to get a signal, but I guess she was outside of the park at that time. But anyway, I told her I was feeling bad this time. I didn't feel like going, you know. But anyway, a few minutes later, I figured she had got down there to where Mica was at. So he tried to FaceTime me, and I could just understand a little bit of what I said. What was her name? I'm already forgot. Not Abigail, but
Was it Sierra?
Sierra. I said, Sierra, honey, forget it. I don't know if she even heard me. I said, you ain't got enough a signal to do all of this. I said, just forget it. Like I said, I don't know if she heard me or not. But anyway,
Right.
I made myself get up out of that bed and I went down there and met them. That's when I met her daddy and everything. But I was just telling you that because, you know, there's no signal down there at that place. And they even asked me about it. She said, is it like this down here as far as getting? I said, no, you can't. Certain places you might get it, but you better stop if you do.
Right. Yeah.
You know, but no, you can't get service out here really. But yeah, that was one of the other things I wanted to tell you. I shook her daddy's hand, and they just were so nice to me and everything, and this, that, and the other. But I have seen one thing on there with one of her other sisters. She talked like she thought I was suspicious, but I ain't never approached them no more, you know, family.
Yeah.
I said, what's the use of me sitting here trying to do? Because I'm the one who told them where she was at. They didn't know nothing about it. They knew nothing about it. Because I even offered her, you know, that I would take her back to where I was at. She said, oh, no, I don't. She said, but my sister probably would do it. I said, well, if y'all need me to do it, I'll do it. I said, I can take my other boat and put you in it and take you over there if you want to. She said, my sister might want to. She said, but I just can't. I said, well, I understand that.
Right.
Yeah, I understand, but I wasn't by no means trying to make this about me.
Right.
I wasn't a pity party or nothing like that. But like I say, you know, I wish they would have at least spoke up for me and said, hey, Mr. Jacobs, Johnny, or the fisherman, whatever they wanted to call me, he had no play in this at all.
Right, and that really, I know that had to hurt so bad too.
It did. It actually got me to where I started talking. Because she, you know what she told me? She said, Johnny, just don't be talking to people, this, that, and the other. And I was like, good God, I've got to talk something.
Right.
You know, for myself, you know.
Right.
Y'all ain't speaking up for me.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, I get it, because, I mean, it's your name, it's your life. I mean, you're the one that's having to live it and worry and stuff, you know? So it's like, somebody throw me something.
I mean, if I know people around here, they just get with them, bother them, but I'm just not that person. I can't, you know, I don't owe them nothing. I'm not that person.
Right.
I feel like I can give you an explanation, but it's going to be left up to you to believe me or not.
Right.
But I'm going to tell you what happened. If you don't believe it, I will.
Right. Right. It's off your chest, you know?
From what I see right now with some of these people on here, if they would have been there that day, they still would have had something to say about them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, and that's just how some people are. I mean, they just run with whatever. I want to apologize to you again. I am truly, from the bottom of my heart, I am so sorry, Mr. Johnny.
You don't have to owe me an apology. But thank you, but you don't owe me no apology.
I think there's a lot of people owe you an apology.
Yeah. I don't know. Boy, the devil's got his hands in this stuff now. I'm telling you, he does it. What hurts me to see is a lot of people on their post, they got God up there, this, that, and the other, you know.
Right.
They still, I mean, people's got faults. I got my faults. I'm not trying to condemn nobody or do nothing like that, but they have condemned me for it.
Oh, right, yeah.
But, you know, right's right, wrong's wrong.
And see, if Fishman didn't have anything to do with it, I mean, like, he seriously is trying to have to watch his back now. Because now you have, you know, him in the picture, and he's trying to, like, explain, and nobody's listening, or just taking, like, bits and pieces and stuff, and, you know, like, he's got to worry about, like, people coming after him, or, you know, that he's ratting out people, or, you know, just different things. But, so, I mean, if he really had nothing to do with it, then, you know, I mean that apology. And I, you know, I appreciate him talking with me, because, I mean, I did have questions, and just, you know, like a lot of other people still have questions that they haven't heard the answers to. We got a lot of answers in this conversation that we had, and a lot of things cleared up and made sense. So, I mean, I wanted to give him that chance. I mean, if we got questions, it's okay to ask. But Mr. Johnny was getting, like, you know, threat messages, and, you know, being threatened, and a whole bunch of things. And there was people that were actually doxing other people that were involved with the case, like the maintenance man. And there was someone else that had got doxed too. And that kind of stuff's not cool, because that's, you know, not just putting people's lives in danger, but it's also hurting the case. Because we're not going to get anywhere doing that. That's pushing the stuff back, you know. So it's like, you know, we get information and we get ahead and we start figuring these things out. And then, you know, you got these people going out doxing and threatening, and, you know, that hurts the case. That slows the case down, you know, and that makes the things that we do get or have less credible, because of the ignorance of other people, you know.
I just don't see a person out here trying to really prove that he had nothing to do. Why would he even be doing something like that, you know?
Yeah.
Why would I even be out there? It'd be like I would be trying to lie. I mean, I don't know if you've been on my post or on my page or anything, but you don't see nothing on my page negative. You know,
no, I mean, I looked at it some, but, I mean, I didn't go digging or nothing.
I mean, you can usually go on somebody's page right there and tell a little bit of what type of person they are. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just not that person. I got a daughter that's looking at my page. I got family. I got a daughter that's looking at my page. I got family that's looking at my page. I'm not going to put nothing on there.
Right.
People just using this Facebook and this TikTok. It's a beautiful thing to have, but people just abused it.
Right, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of power behind words and stuff, you know? I mean, it really does affect people's lives.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this here, and you're gonna say you crazy thing. I'm gonna tell you what happened the day before my birthday. I had $1,300. You might have heard this. I had $1,300 in my pocket. I usually go to the bank and put it in the bank. That day, I was gonna go pay my. I got some furniture. I was gonna go ahead and pay it off. I had in my mind that I was gonna pay it off, but I had it in my pocket. That's something I don't usually.
I'm gonna skip through some of this because it's really nothing for me to, I guess, react to or break down. But if you want to hear the whole thing without the commentary, I will have all 3 videos linked in the description, and I had the 3 links also linked in breakdown 1 of part 3. So I got all 3 links in that description, and then I'll put them in here too. So that way, if you want to listen to it without the breakdown and commentary, you can. Like I said, I'm gonna kind of skip through this because I mean this part 3 is close to an hour long, because like I said, we talked for a long time. It cost you money too, literally, because your mind's just like going everywhere, and I mean you can't even think straight. I mean, just a nervous wreck.
my mind has I've had, what do you call it, traumatized from it.
Oh yeah.
I'm getting now to where I can be talking and say what I want to say and forget it that quick. I mean, people say, "Oh, that's just age." I said, "Well, it's just big."
Right.
Yeah. They had me worked that day on that phone. I just got my mind off of what I was doing, and and trust me, I ain't got $1,300 to burn. Are you there, baby? Uh-oh. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm sorry.
That's it.
When I'm saying I'm always on the move, I am always on the move, even when talking with Mr. Johnny, and I appreciate him being so patient with me too, because I tell you, the only time I really get to be able to sit down and do these kind of videos is when I'm in my car. I'm either it's before work or after work, and so when I say I'm always on the move and busy, I'm not exaggerating, y'all. And then when I'm in my house, I got 9 dogs, and they ain't got nothing to say. They're just like little kids, and they ain't got nothing to say until I get on the phone or I'm trying to do something. So then they all want to start yapping their mouths.
Yeah, I thought I'd share it with you.
My goodness. Man, oh man.
And not too long after that, my sister came over here and said her lights were getting cut off.
Oh my goodness. And it's always like when it's one thing, it's another. It's like...
So when COVID come around, they gave people 3 or 4 months,
Right.
She never used it. So she's sitting over there just letting the months go. I said, how much? She said, probably right about 2. I said, 2,000.
Oh my goodness.
I said, yo, why didn't you come to me when it's the first light bill you come to me? Here I go.
Hard head.
Went down there and paid it. So you might as well say $3,000 gone.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we got about the same kind of luck then.
But I really need it. The moral of the story is, I really need that $7.
Now, he played that so well with the story he was telling, and I don't think I ever got to really explain what the backstory to that ending was on that. The moral of the story is I really need that $750, because you know, I'm out here working and I'm also talking with him at the same time. And the first order I got, I forget how much it was, but it was a really good order. And I told Mr. Johnny, I says, hey, you good luck now. I'm gonna have you, you know, be on the phone with me now on whenever I'm working, because you're good luck. So whatever half the 750 or 750 and 750, whatever that is, that's, I was like, he was like, well, let me get half. And so that's where the 750 little joke came from, because of the first order that I did that night being good, and I told him it was good luck. So he's like, the moral of the story is I really need that 750. I thought that was funny and it was cute. Oh my goodness. You're gonna have me crying.
Oh, you want to send me the whole thing?
You are too funny. Hey, now I'll send you $7.50 now.
Yeah, get the whole thing now. Yeah, you crazy for money. That's your problem.
I can't even say nothing, because I've done stupid stuff like that too, just not even thinking. Oh my goodness.
My sister again kept saying, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Yeah, shut up. There ain't nothing wrong with me. I ain't never tell anybody until about a month later.
Oh my goodness, yeah. They were like, what happened? I don't even know.
Now I just love baby. Keep crying.
That's too funny. You did that perfectly too. That was perfect timing. I'm gonna feel like I had an ab workout now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I got to see some things on there. You know, I had just purchased that car of mine in February. I seen where JP bought him that car. I said, what in the world?
Yeah.
Did you ever see that?
I've heard people talk about it, and I'm thinking like, well, you know, it's like around tax time, and you know, I mean, people get their taxes back.
No, I mean, I'm pretty good with my money as far as, well, it don't sound like I am. I really am.
You literally burning it up.
Yeah, I don't know. I had got in the mood. I got a Chevrolet Silverado. It's been a good truck. It's got 336,000 miles on it. New York City. It still looks good. It's in good shape.
Ooh.
But I said, I've got to have me something, you know, if I decide to go somewhere. I never thought I'd be driving a car. Matter of fact, I'm actually thinking about trading it in. But anyway, I said I was going to get me either a Camaro. I never thought I'd be driving a Challenger.
Right.
But anyway, I got it at such a good deal. I liked the car. And the people that I showed the picture to, they loved it. I said, well, I'm going to go ahead and get it. And that's what I've done.
Right.
But yeah, I've been working since I knew what work was, you know.
Right.
Nobody give me nothing. I bought my first car. I always bought my school clothes. I ain't never put no burden on my parents to buy for me.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't never asked for nothing. I've always, whatever I've got, I've worked for it. But
oh yeah, that's why I'm out here working these streets, you know.
You doing what?
I'm working these streets. I don't ask my hubby for nothing. I mean, unless I, you know, absolutely have to. But I mean,
right. Well,
you know, I'd rather. Yeah. You know, like I'd rather be able to provide. Like he handles all the big stuff. You know, like house payments and. All right, I'm gonna cut it here because we're about probably halfway through now on part 3. So this will be the breakdown part 2 of our conversation with the fisherman part 3. So I hope all this is making sense to y'all, and I hope that so far with the breakdowns and kind of slowing it down a little bit and kind of going back and rehearing some things and, you know, hearing things that we missed or, you know, is helping. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I know Danielle has been working on the Gobbles case, and she's doing a fantastic job, so y'all go check her out. And she had a video today actually about the Gobbles and the medical exam report, and it's very, very interesting, so definitely go check that out. And yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Has your mind changed any? Has your perspective on anything changed about the fishermen, or are you still like, I don't know, or, you know, and I mean, I get the, you know, like, because I mean, you want to believe and, you know, and hope that everybody's good, and I mean, but I mean, with this conversation that me and him had, it really did clear up, on my part anyway, and, you know, I know some other people, it really helped clear up a lot of things that we didn't have answers to before, or, you know, answers to questions that wasn't asked. And so y'all just let me know what y'all think. And if today is your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.